he knew at first sight when he met his.
Are you serious?
Did you?
Yeah, actually, he looks amazed.
Did you?
God operates in diverse ways.
So
but for you, what was your experience?
Yeah.
Was it love? Did you know this is her?
I didn't feel like the way the other one felt, but I felt something.
That was something. All right, so take a short break right there. Let's have some spoken word from Boniface Kimathi. And well, in case you're joining us here right now, coming up is Boniface Kimathi with spoken word. When we come back, we'll be looking at the Pulse and the Nairobians, so don't go away.
Okay. These are the lessons that I've learned from my hands. My fingers have taught me that beauty is to be found in diversity. That teamwork is necessary if you want results. If you don't believe me, try holding a pen with just one finger. My fingers have taught me that you can speak volumes without even saying a single word. In that, when two fingers are raised, it's a sign of peace. When the index finger is folded, it becomes a diss. When the middle finger is folded, it becomes a fist. So no more peace because you just said peace off, but you can still put your thumbs up and say, I like this. My hands have taught me that just like the zebra, when black and white come together, they create a beautiful thing. They have taught me that reality is really what you make of it. Since the same wave used to say, hi, is used to say, bye. These hands have taught me that control is only found in letting go, because only an open palm can receive a helping hand. They have taught me that my handshake is my first impression, and therefore I always give a firm one. My nails, they showed me the intricate marriage between tragedy and opportunity, the beautiful concept of life after death. In that, the dead protein called keratin can still become an artist's canvas. My knuckles have taught me that life is full of ups and downs, hills and valleys, some bigger than others, but you can never appreciate sweet if you have never tasted sour. These hands have taught me many lessons, but the most important lesson I have learned is, just like fingerprints, we all have our similarities because we were created in the same way. But each of us is unique. Therefore, being a genius doesn't mean that you're smarter than everyone else. It just means that you're very good at being yourself. David wrote the Psalms, and so I decided I'll write the poems. Thank you.
Wow, how did you even come up with that? That is so creative.
Okay, I was challenged. It was a challenge that I was given. When I went for slam the first time, I lost. And having lost, I asked one of the judges, what made me lose? So she gave me a point and told me, write poetry about a tree. Be diverse. So I went with this thought and I started thinking, okay, write poetry about a tree. It was very difficult. But I got the idea that I used to count till 5 on my hands, but I realized I could count till up to at least 30 if I used these lines.
On the same hand?
Yes. So I realized that is a detail that I had not seen. Then I started looking into details that I have not seen in my hand, and I saw that there is so much I can learn from it. And that's where the piece came.
Wow, that is Boniface Kimathi. Thank you. That was awesome. I think that one I'll just have to take it, frame it, and put it on a wall. Thank you.
Celine, is that a source of livelihood to you?
Yeah, that is what I want it to be.
It should be.
Yeah.
I mean, and your delivery as a performer is awesome.
Thank you.
Do you have them online? Do you have them online?
That is what I'm planning to do.
Open a YouTube channel and put them there.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And Boniface is still around. He's still around with us, so he's going to give us a bit more of spoken word. Thank you so much, Boniface. And definitely, spoken word has a place. And even judging from the reactions that are coming through there, those who are saying, I've loved the opportunity just to listen to spoken spoken word. Maybe you've never attended one of those sessions where they have, open sessions. They used to have them at Cultural Center, I think at Junction with, what's it called? I forget the name. But yeah, so you have an opportunity and great stuff. Now, let's now change gears and move to the Pulse. So if you've not got yourself a copy of the Standard, we'll just give you bits and pieces as to why you need to get the Pulse. And yeah, Stevens, take it away.
And that guy is the kind of stuff we deal with, all right?
In fact, you should feature him on the Pulse.
I think so, yes.
I vouch for him.
He's already featuring. I'm already talking about
yes,
him,
right? He's featuring live. He's featuring live.
I love, yeah.
Right? And Coach Pulse is about discovering talent, and that's why we're keen on that, discovering talent and help it to nurture it. That's all we give to the young people. And talk about things they like, things they believe in, apart and away from the politics we'll be talking about at some point of this morning. And I just want us to turn to page 7. And we say schools are closed now. And the coolness of life is that young people just like to experiment what life is all about. I remember growing up when we used to come for holidays, and you say like campus people, some of them are going to the mountain slopes too.
Yeah, they are going to make sure that they
what are kids in Nairobi doing? And that is one story that the Pulse is discussing today. What are kids doing when they come for holidays? Are they going for to the big movie
Premier
places? Are still going to the big malls? Are they still visiting relatives down the rural side? What are they doing? And we just picked on some few things that Rose Komboka put very well, and it's no longer the kind of thing that you said, let's go and do the disco thing as young people. Guys are having house parties, and we're not talking about Project X.
Are you sure? I was very concerned for you on that one.
Yes. Guys are having house parties.
And by the way, as much as you say, it's possible. Yes, exactly. So
no, the point is, we used to love the disco. Guys used to love the disco. They used to love the jam sessions. Those are the in things back in the day. But guys are like, if I have a friend, and I think kids are more smarter than we were back in the day. Why do I have to go to a place where I have everybody around me when I can call my friends who I know, we can network around each other, and for that matter, we can have a conversation and have a good day, and that's what kids are doing, for example, this holiday.
Oh, yes. You know what I think?
Right.
And what I would suggest is that, okay, it's fine that they're going to be sitting with their remote controls on Netflix and going to places where they eat ice creams and watch all these games and all that. I think they should be taught, we should have somebody like Boniface open up, a place where
so that they can go and do open mic.
Open mic, and
talent. Is it painting, singing?
Who would have ever even imagined that there's that kind of talent in a lawyer, by the way,
imagine,
who are thought to be very boring.
So
no, sorry, I need to take that back.
You're already featuring Mike in this, and it's a good thing that kids can find purpose in life, and we not say don't have fun and entertainment, because that's what we do for them. That after all day of hard work and all 3 months in school, you can come and relax with your friend and all that. But the mood of the story is just how has life evolved in terms of young people and the things they like. We used to go to that movie guy, and we talked about that not so long ago, where we'd have 50 shillings and buy the movie. And that's why the Netflix of the world and everybody is saying it's a very open world. We can access all these things right from where we are.
Click of a button.
Chill.
Yeah, so parents and all, please get a good read of the Pulse and find out what your children are likely to be doing over the school holidays, and whether you approve of it or not, well, at least be informed.
Parents and also the young people should get that.
Yeah, absolutely.
A beautiful page where I know my friend wants to see all this. We talked about Daddy Owen's wedding, and we have an exclusive from the two guys on how they met. We just talked about Java and Kofi.
And that's on page 10 of the Pulse.
And we have an entire spread
on
how they looked. By the way,
how guys looked on this very day. I don't know if my good guys would capture this.
I love size 8's jumpsuit.
You do?
Yeah. She's changed her style, remember?
I mean,
she's changed her look.
I
love it.
Oh, we have it there.
Yeah, she's changed her look. I love it. Yeah.
Size has changed her look.
Yeah,
Who has changed her look? We saw the different hair shades and all that. And for the first time, we get to see Juakali's wife actually looking so gorgeous.
Of course.
Right there. And many other guys who came for the wedding, of course, exclusive in Pulse, just see that.
Including Ringtone.
Including Ringtone, who is looking like Irene, you know, Irene. And the beauty of this wedding was that even young celebrities who have their fiancés and all that actually managed to dress couple up and come to the wedding. We're talking about the likes of Eric Omondi and the girlfriend. Talking about the likes of Chief Kizzy and
his hair though.
Yeah, no, so Eric's hair though. But that red is kind of nice.
Hair though.
Sorry.
At the wedding, he could have done something.
He could have been done better.
Him at the wedding and all white and being in the groomsmen. Hey, Eric. Oh,
imagine I loved it. Imagine I loved the red. Considering I somehow loved it.
The good thing is that with fashion, when you go extreme, you'll have this. Some will love it. Others who don't. So feel free to explore. Like one more story before we go to
one more story.
Just one more.
Is a story I just want to give it out to the ladies. In this panel, it's about the new culture where. Yeah, it's a new culture here. It's been going on. I mean, around the world where celebrities are involved is where young mothers or celebrity mothers are just liking the art of photography.
I love Kourtney Kardashian's. I won't lie to you. I don't know. I loved hers. I think when she had it when she had it with her firstborn and also the last one. I loved the
She's been consistent about her bum.
Like show it off.
However, there is a difference when it's Kim who's showing a bum. Rather.
The question is why do
that's different.
Why do our celebrities and girls for this matter just want to show the whole world?
No, they're happy now. No. They're happy. It's a very special time in a woman's life. And
associate with the whole world.
And then they do it in such an artistic way. It's art. Just some photos you look at it and you actually admire.
Well, I guess to some they find it extremely. To some they'll find it like you've exposed too much. To others it's okay. So hey.
I think it's all of them. They actually put it together. I loved they came up later. When her photos and the husband was even in them. So I think for others they may not like it. Others may like it. I know I will flaunt mine. Let's just wait for when.
Okay. We shall wait with bated breath. Let's move to the Nairobian. And very quickly through the Nairobian, and the headline is a catchy one right there. And how to catch cheating wives in 3 days.
Only 3 days.
Only 3 days. And by the way, this is very specific. Not how to catch a cheating spouse. Cheating wife. In 3 days.
So what is it trying to imply?
Apparently kuna msema kweli, 1 out of 5 kids who call you daddy is not you. But now you can test for the truth in the bedroom. It's not a paternity test as we know it. This one apparently you test
it in the bedroom.
How that is done, you'll just have to get yourself a copy of the Nairobian. You know how this is
Look at your favorite page today.
Page.
And you are saying Kimathi is how? Are you taking it right back now?
Spoken word.
Have you?
We have some spoken word, lawyers and style. So that's on page 3, hot and learned.
And they are.
Yeah, so it looks like fashion. You remember last week we were talking about the hijab. Before that we had the Wakorinos who had done a photo shoot. Now it looks like even lawyers are yeah, so there's a lot in the Nairobian. Who is your father DNA kit gives answer in 3 days. So in case you've been wondering and you've been looking at
only 3 days.
Kim take the toothbrush and you're not clever.
Yeah, there's some who might be saying, but anyway, that is, you get yourself a copy of the Nairobian and find out how you can do a paternity test in 3 days. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have to wind it up right there. I know there's a lot. They're still showing me stories that we could do, but the director has told me we're out of time, so we really have to get out of there. And well, do stay with us. We've got some news updates coming up at 8 o'clock, but also our Friday chat today with Amos and Josh coming up right here on Morning Express.